around which they will be able to enter the European Union. And this is 2025. Yeah? So here you already have a certain time and the chronology and this time structure where you can see by 2025, and you know how fast time runs, yeah? Particularly when you're older like I am. Then we know that Macedonia will not be far behind, because Macedonia is the country that has the best preparations for the accession, because already in the early 2000s there was the European Commission already said, okay, 2009 I guess it was, we propose and we suggest that the European Union enter into accession negotiations with Macedonia. Unfortunately, because of Greece, as we know, this has been delayed, but now I believe it's the historic moment where everybody knows now things need to happen. Of course, there's also the NATO aspect to it, which also is connected with Greece, and there again I hope that we will see this kind of opening up of the Euro-Atlantic relationship to include Macedonia as well. Now, what I stress today in my speech is actually one thing. In the former Yugoslavia, in the conflict and in the breakup of former Yugoslavia, there are actually two countries that were not involved in an outright war, like Bosnia or Serbia and Croatia. And this is Montenegro, which managed throughout the war to stay outside of the conflict, although Montenegro is also a very multi-ethnic country. It's small, but it has, of course, it has Montenegrins, Serbs, Croats, Albanians, and they did not fight. This is very positive. And in the case of Macedonia, this is pretty close to, also under the first President Gligorov, they managed, President Gligorov managed at the time to really see to it that this would not explode and that Macedonia would not become part of this big war that effectively destroyed Yugoslavia. Yeah? So, and this is very positive. And there is another very positive thing, and this is once in 2000 and 2001, when Macedonia was on the brink of civil war, actually it pulled back with the help of the European Union and the United States. It was negotiated, the Ohrid Agreement, which is a landmark in peaceful resolution of the conflict, which was already about to explode. Yeah? And then with the Bergino agreement, and this is one part of here what we are talking today about, how to implement it, then again a conflict was avoided. Yeah? So here you can see this is actually what we need. As I said before, the European Union does not have an army. We cannot come in and kill the enemies. We have to negotiate. We are trying to convince the people and the politicians above all, don't do this, please stop, let's negotiate, let's find a compromise and so on. Yeah? And I think this is very important because this is what this new Europe is all about. Europe in the history for many hundreds and hundreds of years had only wars. We are fighting the 30 Years' War. Before this was a 100-year war. There was, of course, the World War I, which destroyed half of the continent. Millions of people killed. And only a few years later, World War II, again, millions of people killed, a real world war. And then after 1945, it were Germans and French, these arch enemies from the past, who said, we will stop this. We don't want to fight any longer each other. We want to see and how we can formulate a compromise, how we can live together, how we can live side by side, and how we can resolve problems, challenges, but in a peaceful way. And this is, I believe, the message that goes out to the people in Macedonia as well. That this is the only way forward. We live where we are. We cannot change. Ethnic cleansing is out. We will never accept this. This is absolutely against human rights, and this is in the 21st century, late 20th century, not possible any longer. So therefore, we have to learn how to live together, and we have to learn how to work in a parliament together. Even if we have different opinions, we can still agree to disagree. We don't have to fight each other. And then we can also identify that there are certain basic issues where we all agree. Yeah? And this is the search. Democracy is about the search for common ground. Yeah? And people, be they Albanians or Slavs or this or that, they all have a certain desire for peace, for prosperity, for living together, to have a family and all this stuff. So this is what I wanted to say here. I think Macedonia is on a very good way to become a full member of the European Union. It will take still a couple of years, but already the process is important. The steps there too will be important because a lot of money is going to come in, a lot of people will get work and do stuff. So hope is there, and I'm convinced this will work out so that Macedonia, together with others in the region, will eventually become a happy member of the European Union, and we will all be a family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much again for having me here, and I just have to repeat that he's very honored.
Thank you for coming, and please accept this prize as a sign of our respect and our gratitude for your
I really have a pleasure, honor to present this prize, Professor Emeritus, to Mr. Z.Wolfgang Petritsch.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Прикольні фото пробачку до чого? Ми його